looked like he was going slow, coasting almost right now. As I listen to him go by, he's got nothing there. He's trying to put it down a gear. The 21 car is definitely out. He's going to try and nurse it back to the pit, shaking it back and forth to get fuel to that pickup, Jeff.
Even though he's having that trouble, he's still driving away from Martin Truex Jr. That tells you how slow Truex is going. Behind him, Matt Kenseth appears to be gaining ground on Martin Truex Jr. The 21 car came by me at full song. He was running strong when he went through turn 6. Let's see if he pits right here. Yes, he's going to pit.
And the 21 comes to pit road. 3 laps he was short. That's 7 miles. So now you have Martin Truex Jr. will assume the lead. Has he saved enough? Or is it the veteran, Matt Kenseth? The rookie, Daniel Suarez? How about Denny Hamlin starting from the rear? And right behind him, Clint Bowyer. What a win it would be for Clint Bowyer.
We put some drivers in the spotlight at the top of the broadcast, and they were Matt Kenseth, they were Clint Bowyer, talking about making it to the playoffs after just 4 more. And I tell you what else we can't forget. We cannot forget about the 2 of Brad Keselowski, who has pitted. He's come back out. Enough time. Where's he going to play out in the mix with plenty of fuel? Keep your eye out in the back of the pack. Where is he from the leader? He's only 6.3 seconds back, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. He came, he took fuel, and he's committed to it, and now he's running all the way back up inside the top 5. Oh, now we hear the 2 has a penalty for driving through pit boxes. That basically has eliminated the 2. You talk about mistakes. You don't know how it's going to fall. The 2 has eliminated himself, but here we're coming to the white flag. The 78 has the lead. The 20 of Matt Kenseth, though, is closing in quickly, Lee.
This is huge. Matt Kenseth in the 20. A win, and he's in. He will not be at Joe Gibbs Racing next year. Can he make the playoffs in his final season? 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. This is it. It's coming down to Martin Truex and Matt Kenseth.
For the final time, downhill to start the ultimate uphill run through the S's. It's Truex and Kenseth. Kenseth desperately needs this win to make the playoffs. He's been waiting for this moment all year long. The question is, can he get there? Truex by 10 car lengths for the final time to the back straightaway. Bagman Martin Truex Jr. just did the slowest lap of this run, almost 4 seconds off on his fast steps. He gets in the grass and makes a little mistake there in the inner loop. That's going to allow Matt Kenseth to gain. This is where you have to push as you come off the carousel. You've got to give it everything you've got. If this car has enough fuel, it will make it from here, Jeff.
Kenseth can see the ticket to the playoffs right in front of him. He's praying Martin Truex Jr. runs out of fuel as he approaches turn 6. Only 2 quarters left to go.
Matt Kenseth, can he do it? Truex locks up into turn 6. 1 corner left. The difference may be between making the playoffs and not. The guy who leads the points, the guy who needs the win, it's not going to happen. Martin Truex Jr. will win at the Glen, and he's running out of fuel, but he makes it. Oh, what a thriller. Truex does it. He's won at Sonoma, and now he's won at the Glen. And he was the smartest in the fuel game. So close for Matt Kenseth. Wow. Martin Truex Jr., his 4th Monster Energy Cup Series win in 2017 and first at the Glen. How about that one, Stevie?
I thought he had won it, and then I thought he had run out of gas off turn 7. You called it. He started shaking the back of the car. I thought that perhaps he had run out off the final corner, but he ends up saving enough fuel. A great job of communication between driver Martin Truex Jr. and crew chief Cole Pern. He pulled over. We showed it. He let Brad Keselowski go. He let the 21 of Ryan Blaney go. He stuck to their game plan, which is easier said than done as you're giving up the lead of a race. And now this is going to be one of the quietest, slowest victory laps, as it looks like the 78 perhaps has finally run out of fuel.
And this enormous crowd appreciating the efforts of Martin Truex Jr. This moment is presented by Sunoco, fueling victories all season long. Wow. The question always gets thrown out there. Who's going to play the game the smartest?
You have to play the game. We looked at one point up, you mentioned, with just a handful of laps to go. Brad Keselowski had pitted and was coming, had a pit penalty, took him out of it. Martin Truex Jr. played 180-mile-an-hour game of cat and mouse as good as anyone we've seen. He pushed when needed, he coasted when needed, and in the end, he only needed just a little bit of fuel to win over Matt Kenseth by 0.4 of a second, just a few cardinals.
Furniture row crew on the wall.
Look, he does have a little bit of fuel left.
Enough for a little burnout. His girlfriend Sherry is there.
So many things go into these wins. It's not just speed, it's teamwork, communication. It's a great game plan and sticking to the game plan. Martin Truex Jr. in this 78, as you mentioned, 4 wins. They have found multiple ways to do donuts at the end of the race.
And we come back to that statement from Colburn, crew chief, when they got knocked out with engine failure in Sonoma. Hey, we were so strong. Let's get a new engine in it, and let's do the next road course. Well, they've done it, and they've won it. At the same time, Steve, spirit thought for Matt Kenseth. 0.4 of a second. Who knows how the remaining 4 races will play out? Is that going to be the difference that denies him a playoff berth? We'll see what's going to make the next 4 events so compelling. But today is all about Martin Truex Jr. at the Glen. Joining names like Tony Stewart, Kevin Harvick, Mark Martin, even our own Kyle Petty, Ricky Rudd, to have won this legendary road course race in Monster Energy Cup Series competition. Kelly.
And it turns out he had more than enough fuel to get the job done on those closing laps. Martin Truex Jr. saying, I hate these fuel mileage races. And so then you could hear the elation when one of them finally panned out for him. He had to make a charge, you had to save fuel. Martin, it came down to fuel savings there. And finally one falls in your favor.
I can't believe that. I mean, that's so stressful to just let guys go by for the lead. I've never had to do that before, but I've got so much trust in Cole. He was telling me what to do, and he knew based on our lap times and how fast we were going what we needed to do. So just hats off to him, this whole team. I mean, I wanted to win here a long, long time. This is a special place. I think back in the 90s watching my dad run here and coming here as a kid and spending time in the garage just walking around and wishing someday to race here, let alone win. So this is a big one for our team. This is a big one for Cole. He had a tough week, lost his best friend, and really thinking about his family and just proud of Cole and his perseverance and everything he does for this team. And Barney and everybody at home, thank you guys so much for letting me drive these things.
Martin, a sold-out crowd here in Watkins Glen. You got fans on either side of you. What do you think getting to victory lane for the first time?
I'm kind of speechless, really. I mean, I really didn't think it was going to play out there, so I'm a little bit dumbfounded here, but lost for words. But super excited, and like I said, this is just an awesome racetrack, and you want to win at road courses. Now we've got one at each of them. That's pretty awesome, and I'm just so proud of that.
Congratulations. We'll see you in victory lane.
And especially being in the tri-state area because Martin hails from New Jersey. His previous best was 3rd. Martin Truex is now a Glen winner.